Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too. Because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. Here we are. It is the 14th of October, Tuesday, the day after Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day here in the United States. And the markets are open and ready for us to trade. Gold has been on a tear, I suppose you've noticed. We are crushing it. Gotta be time for a reversal here soon, though. This is crazy. All right, get everything set up. All right, what do we got here? Let's put price in a box, as we do. Let's find yesterday's price box. Copy it. Bring it up here. All right, so all right, let's bring the tone down a little bit. Let's start getting ourselves into the groove. Into the groove. Now let's get this box around price. That should do it about right there. Okay. We have volume in the market today. There is movement. Price is moving. Moved about 40 pips in London. Did also well in Asia. So let's see what we've got here. We have the W in terms of pivots. Let's get indicators off the screen. In terms of pivots, we've got WM4 below us. the DR1 above us. And right above the DR1, we have the MR2 and the WR2. And then not too far above that, we have the DM4. So on the way up, it looks like we have a little tougher time than on the way down, even though on the way down, we also have the WM4 and the DM3 right below us, as well as the previous day value area high, which is this orange line going across here. All right, so those are the pivots. Here we have our indicators. We are in a slightly uptrend on the 1 minute. On the 5 minute, let's see what we got going on here. We are in a downtrend. We have some supports and resistances formed, some bear market indicators, some bull volume indicators down here. Kind of a complicated picture, actually. We're kind of stuck in a range. If we look over here at the, if we take a look at a 15-minute chart, we can see we've just been, ranging in here, in this little area right here, for several hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, for almost 4 hours. We've been kind of like right there in this range. So we can't do anything until we get out of that. And I have to take off early today, so I don't know if I'll even be able to trade. It is 7:36 right now in New York, and I need to leave in just over an hour. All right, let's see if we break through this level here. If we break through here on the way down, I think there's a trade here. It's gonna be a tight one though. Because we have some support right below us. But if it does break through here, I think there is a small trade to the downside to be had. Might be able to make a little money. But if it doesn't break down, we're probably in for a long sort of wait. let's see. What do we have going on here? Happened a little too quickly for me. Now we're on a resistance, now we're on a support on the 5 minute, on the 15 minute, and I've kind of lost the entry opportunity here. All right, so now we're just waiting. And gonna see if we get another move to the downside here. We are sitting on a support. So we have to wait a little bit. We're not going to get a clean move down, at least not one that I'm going to be able to trade. All right, it's going. It still wants to come down a little bit. We don't have a big strength differential between the dollar and gold right now. We have the dollar at positive +1. I'm sorry, the dollar at positive 2.6, gold at positive 0.9 now. It seems to be weakening a little bit, but so did the dollar. That's not really significant new information. Price does want to move down. We're sitting on the support, so it could turn around at any moment. Don't love this position because I would like to be taking these trades. This trade in terms of price action looks good, but with my support and resistance indicators, it's telling me it's just not a sure enough of a move to really take it. All right, let's kind of take a trip around the block here and just kind of see where things stand right now with the VIX at 21.68. Still calm, but you know, moving up. We were in the 15-16 point range a couple days ago, all the way over here on Friday last week. We were at 16.21. So the DXY, which is the dollar measured against a basket of 7 other currencies, has been moving up and then kind of sideways through London. Yields, however, have been moving decidedly down, just up in the last half hour or so. So I guess you could say kind of flat from where it entered London, but moved down and is now on its way back up. And here we are with a 5-minute spot chart. I need to change the name of my zone here. That is not the Friday end of day consolidation. That is the Tuesday New York opening range. All right, let's see if this breakout to the bottom, to the downside, succeeds. Now we are here. This is what you're looking at now is the 10-second futures chart. Everything else we do is in spot gold. We do all of our charting in spot gold, where price right now is 4,126, but on futures it's 4,143. But otherwise they move in tandem. All right, so what we're seeing here is gold is weakening. The dollar is weakening a little bit too, but gold is weakening faster. Now what you can't do is sit down and be in trades already. You sit down and you look for where you might be able to trade next. And frankly, there's, at least to the downside right now, there are not a lot of options. We have the WM4 coming up just below us. All right. Yeah, it's just waiting right now. Okay, so gold is now gaining strength while the dollar is losing strength, which means we might have some upward momentum here. And if we do, if we get through this next little resistance right here, we might have a trade to the upside now. But we're still looking pretty range bound, frankly. Now, what I find is mornings like today, where you get to the you get to the chart. Maybe there's been some movement pre-session or coming out of London, and things just kind of start to stabilize now. Usually means that you're not going to get a lot of movement until the news. But I don't think we have any news today, being the government is shut down. Let's just double check that. Tuesday, October 14th. We got an FOMC member speaking, Member Bowman, speaking at 8:45. And Powell speaks at 12:30. Wow, I will not be here, unfortunately, for that. Morning, Rock.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. Tono away this week?
Yesterday he told me that he was, his electricity was out and his internet was out.
All right, the storm.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's back up and running this morning or not.
Wow. Every 5 minutes it was hitting all-time highs, huh?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's been a couple crazy days in the market. All right, what do we got here? We might have a trade to the upside if we break through this resistance. And it is looking like we will. Don't go too soon. I have to leave about 20 minutes till 9 today.
Okay.
I have to go take the
Alright.
car in to get serviced.
Okay. That's okay.
Morning.
Hey, Tono.
Hey,
you doing,
Tono.
brother?
How you
Rock,
doing?
rock. What's up, brothers?
Morning.
It's all good. Finally got my system back up, man.
Yeah.
We got hit hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looked like you showed a lot of flooding down there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys do any trading yet?
Not yet, no. No. I'm looking if this breaks through this resistance right here on the 1 minute Hakanashi. I think I'm going to go in on this. And there it goes, almost.
Mary made 4 pips.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, I think we're out of that. Ah. I clicked out with 60, but it slipped me to 0.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Ah. That would have given me more here too. That would have been a nice trade had I stayed in it.
Flipped you out.
What's that?
You took a buy on it?
I took a buy, yeah, and I clicked out with 60, but it slipped me to 0.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
gold just won't stop, man. It won't come. It just will not stop. Just keeps going up and up and up.
Yeah.
Last night I looked over at my watch clock and I picked up my phone. It was at 4100, something like that.
Mm.
I was under 4100 actually. Can you turn the music down just a little bit?
Yep.
They're equal in strength, so this is gonna be tricky.
Yeah. All right, well, it's probably time for our morning prayer while we're waiting here.
Dear baby Forex Jesus, patron saint of stop hunts and spread spikes, grant me the strength to obey my two-loss rule, the serenity to ignore the chat, and the wisdom to tell an A setup from a fever dream. Deliver me from revenge trades, from FOMO disguised as intuition, and from the cursed words, just one more trade. May my fills be swift, my exits disciplined, and my internet stable at the moment of glory. If it be thy will, let the candles respect structure today. But if not, let me take the loss like an adult. Amen. And may all our drawdowns be temporary. And now let's say the secret magic phrase together. Cock-a-doodle-doo, Fu Manchu. Let the market bend, not me or you.
All right.
You're gonna play it every day.
Amen. Amen.
I
was
see a
fun.
slow day so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like in this narrow channel on the 5-minute Makanashi and the 15-minute. And the 1-hour candles, the 15-minute candles are pretty slow too, tight.
All right.
She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had the sightless eyes, telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking more than her share, had me fighting for air. She told me to come, but I was already there, as the walls start shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we were making it, and you shook me all night long.
All right, what's it want to do, fellas?
Good morning, Mad Moxie. Welcome to the live stream. Where are you tuning in from today, Mad Moxie? Where are you based? All right, we are looking at maybe some, I don't know, things are pretty tame right now. We've got gold and the dollar at equal strength parity, probably not moving a lot in probably not moving a lot for the next few minutes anyway. See what happens at 8:19 or at 8:20 with the COMEX open, and again at 8:30 with the 30-minute candle. But without news, without the government being open, we don't really have any catalysts that are driving prices, except we have FOMC members speaking today. Powell speaks today at 12:45, I believe. You never know when President Trump is going to post something that moves the market. Otherwise, we just sit and we wait, and we are patient with market structure. We're also in the New York area. I'm in New York this week. Next week, I'm in Barcelona. Tono's here on the East Coast. Rock is here in Manhattan.
How long are you going to Barcelona for?
I'm only going to be there for about a week and a half.
Nice.
All right, we've got, let's just take a little trip around the block here again. VIX still where it was. Dollar has been coming down a bit. If you look at it on the 30-minute chart, it's pretty flat. You can see it's come down the last few minutes here, which might push gold up a bit. Yields are coming up a little bit, so I guess that's not true. Flat to coming down just a tiny bit here in the last few minutes, but no real indications that the market has chosen a direction this session.
Oh, it shows a direction. It just ain't up or down.
Yeah, right,
It's just,
exactly. It's
it's
sideways.
just sideways. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that 1 minute chart. It's just printing a barcode right through here.
Barcodes. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Moxie, if you're interested, you can go to the BarcelonaTrader.com, scroll down to the blog posts on the home page, and there's a search bar just above the blog post. You can type in things like indicators, candlesticks, and get an understanding of what indicators we're using here, what they do, why we use Hakanashi candlesticks instead of traditional Japanese candlesticks when we're trading gold and gold futures. And understand our MetaTrader 4 setup and our trading view setup, and trade along with us. Not financial advice, though. Not financial advice.
I don't see your screen, Mike.
You don't see my screen on...
No, I just see me.
Oh. Oh, yeah, let me...
Rock, what do you see?
A GQ model. No. I see Tono. Yeah.
That's weird. Let me try this again.
So we sit and we wait like snipers for the perfect shot, or at least a decent shot.
I don't know why on Zoom my whole screen isn't coming up. Well, I will share it in a different way. Okay, we're coming up here on a minor level. We might break this. There's parity in strength between the dollar and gold. All right, 1 minute for the COMEX open. All right. That looked a little enticing, but selling we would have been buying right up into a resistance. It's just hanging out range bound here. Oh, then we lost Tono on the YouTube. Here we go. There, now you're back.
Woo.
A lot of volume came into the market there on the COMEX Open. Untradeable. Untradeable. All right, let's be clear about what we're looking for here. We're looking for price right now as we're coming out of the bottom of this channel. When we started the day, we put price in a box. When we sit down, we put price in a box. In the range that it's in, as long as that range isn't too big, then other days you'll see us do a little something different. But put price in a box. Now we're waiting for price to kind of break out of this range. It's had a couple of failed attempts over the course of the morning. We're sitting on some pretty significant supports, but what we're looking for when we get there are what I call leapers. Right, so we're looking for price to reach a clean level, which is where we are. We would be at the bottom of this channel or at the bottom of these supports that we're on. The push out of that level needs to be real. We need to be in the right session, which is the New York session for breakouts and continuations. And we need to have a safe leash because I have a very tight stop loss. So I need price to really be moving with some momentum in the direction of my trade as I get in. That's the tricky part. That takes some intuition and some time on the charts to learn how to time that. And that can still be challenging sometimes. But you get that nice push. And we are getting that push right now, but we're hitting the WM4, which is this pivot right here. It's a significant pivot, so you don't want to trade right into that. And right below that, we have the previous day value area high. Don't want to trade right into that. And right below that, we have the DM3. Don't want to trade right into that. So our options are limited here, both on the upside and on the downside, because on the upside, we have the DR1, followed by the MR2, followed by the WR2, and then just a couple pips, no, I guess about 10 pips above that. So there is space to trade between the WR2 and the DM4 if we move up that way. DM4, all of these that I'm mentioning are pivots. You can go back to the blog and type in pivots and understand how we calculate and use the pivots as our only predictive indicator. I love that price action coming down, and I really want to trade it, but it's just Probability is not on my side, even though it might do exactly what I want it to do. Probability just isn't on my side. Anybody taking these trades?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, we're coming down now. Now we're getting into an area where we could trade.
All right, there's a breakout. A little something happening.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be too short-lived.
Yeah.
Coming right into this bull volume on the 10-second. There it is. There's the reaction to it. There on the Hakanashi. That's what we wanted to see, though. Now we see that the dollar is at positive 1.6, gold at negative 2.7. So we are starting to see a strength differential that it indicates it might be going down. Dollar's losing a little bit of strength, so got to be cautious if we're going to trade down. All right, so price turned around right here at the previous day value area high. We tapped that. That's when price bounced back up. So what we'll be looking for now is for price to turn back around, break through this value area high, or at least show us some momentum on the way to it. Maybe we'll get into a trade there and let it overshoot the value area high, because right after that it's going to hit, what is this? The DM3.
DM3, there's a support line right above it.
Yeah.
That is teetering on. That is what we need to break clearly before I look at any trades.
I have to run in at about 9:30 or so.
Okay.
I thought it was 8:40, but that's an hour later.
Hopefully we get some movement before then.
1 minute for the 8:30. 30-minute candle will usually give us.
There's a support line at 341.16 zone, which is really,
Yeah.
it's been rejected a couple of times already.
Yeah, that's also the previous day value area high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Retail traders are 74% long right now.
have thought that with the hostages being released, it would have brought this down more than it did.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
But I think he countered that with the 100% tariffs from
Yeah.
China. So one washed the other one out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, Rock, I was saying some people are trying to pick up my book, right?
Yeah.
And they texted me, like, I can't get your book. It's out of stock and it's unavailable right now. And the
Oh,
price is up by $10. It's $30 something. I said, no, it's not. So
wow.
I go on Amazon. They have me listed as Australia.
Whoa. What
So
the?
if you go on Amazon on your phone, you get sent to the Australia site for Amazon. I'm
That's
like, what?
Hmm.
no. Mary and I got our copies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Good. Thanks, man. Appreciate
and
it.
not, not at 32. So that's weird. That must have happened after we ordered.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know the other thing, Mike. Remember I said that the about the reviews.
Yeah.
Amazon is not allowing you to write a review unless you spend $50 with them in 30 days.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
really?
not an issue, man.
Isn't that ridiculous?
That's nuts.
They don't let you write a review unless you're like an
Uh,
avid customer. Wow.
Right? Isn't that ridiculous?
You'd think if I'm gonna, I'm
Let
gonna
me
take
go
this.
down. I would wait because it's on that 16. I just broke it.
Yeah. I just took 80.
All right, good for you. I keep forgetting you're trading futures.
Yeah. Futures, you can take tighter trades, but you can't hedge, so you got to be extra cautious. Look, I could have taken a lot more money off of this trade, but I'm just playing it too conservative. Well, I don't know if it's too conservative, but I'm playing it conservative. So that's 80 across accounts. So that's not a bad trade.
It's actually a good trade.
All right, so I took a trade there, and the reason I took it was we were coming off of this level right here where it had come down, tested it once on the first hit, tested it again, bounced off it, but kept hugging it, kept showing indications that it kept wanting to come down. Took a little leap up here, which it usually does, right before it's ready to come down. It broke. I took it on the second candle. Took it down here. Let's see, I think the trade only lasted a minute or so. No, I mean less than a minute. The trade lasted maybe 20 seconds. I'll need to pull it up on my dashboard to see exactly what my stats were on that trade. Normally I wouldn't have taken that because we were trading right down into that pivot, that DM3. But the momentum told me that it was going to overshoot it by just a little bit. If I got out quickly enough, I'd be able to take some profit. And I did, and that's a little bit of a higher risk trade than I usually like to take. But I cut it conservatively. It shot through more than I expected. All right, looks like we're going to try to come down a little bit again here.
Yeah, I just took that trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still in it?
Still in it.
Still in it on spot?
It gave me some profit and it went against me in this plan.
All right, anyone who wants to trade with Tono, you're still in time to get in. Now, I guess it depends on if you're trading spot gold or futures. Tono is trading spot, and size is a little smaller, and he hedges. So if the trade goes against him, he doesn't take the loss. He doesn't use a stop loss. He hedges in the opposite direction. Right, and let's just remind everyone what we're looking for here in terms of our entries. I'm looking for price to break a level. In the Asia session, we tend to look more for scalps within the range. New York, and of course it depends on what the market is doing. You kind of, it's just I'm just talking generally here, but in the New York session, tend to try to trade breakouts and continuations. Okay, let's see. Don't quite want to take that. Got a little bit of a support line there.
Would you say it's picked a direction for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah.
I gotta change my stats again.
Having trouble breaking this 4110. Is there anything stopping it?
Oh no,
there?
I don't need to change my stats. Yeah, it's sitting right here on this. Do you see a on your 5-minute Hakanashi? Do you see a yellow dotted line right below where price is now?
I don't.
Okay, I do. I don't know what indicator it's from, but it seems to be accurate a lot, and it's as a support. So we're coming up on a support.
Must be the gold indicator.
Mm.
I don't have it on my. Why is it not on my Haganashi? I normally have it on there. Let me figure out why.
All right, it's bouncing off that level now.
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
I don't know why it disappeared on me.
And I'm thinking about an entry here. No, not right here. Still above the yellow line on the 5-minute and the 15-minute.
That was fake out.
Yep.
Price is moving very sporadic.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. Damn it. I got stopped out there very quickly.
It's moving not good. Back to that 4110 I was saying, having a problem with on that yellow line, dotted line. not a bad day. It's just sporadic, the movement.
Yeah. Did you get out of your trade?
Yeah, I've been in 3 already, so I'm doing okay. It's just very sporadic. It's like if you get in, you know, if you blink, you lose your profit, and then you go right back, and it's
Yeah.
double. So it's kind of weird, weird, weird. Trying to etch his way down.
Yeah.
The copy traders piss me off, man.
What's going on?
I'll take a $70 profit. It'll get off the. It'll take off the trigger, but
Yeah.
the other ones will be in like $4.
Oh no.
Like that's
So your
that.
main account will be at 70. The other ones will be less.
The other ones will be like $4. I just
That's
did it like
nuts.
3 or 4 times today, so I'm really getting pissed because the market's not moving that fast to be doing that.
Right. Yeah.
Did it again.
One minute for 9 a.m.
I don't like this day, man. It's like jumping from nothing to something.
There's the 9 o'clock.
Oh, there's a break. Back up and going back down. Okay.
Okay. Got this big support here on the 15-minute Hakanashi and the 15-minute on the daily pivot that is preventing me from wanting to take any trades right now.
I just made my nut.
All right.
It wasn't easy.
Nice.
Copy trader kept. I made it on one account. I didn't make it on the other 3 accounts because I would take a $70 trade and it would be $4 on the other 3. I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
Look at that. That caught a lot of people today. Look at that. Ooh, it is white people out. Oh, look at that, man. I feel sorry for people. They kept taking the bottom.
Yeah.
Kept taking the sell.
Yeah.
Lucky. That was no reason for that, other than manipulation and stop loss hunting.
Yeah.
Still going. Look at that, still going. You can't take it though. If you take it, you might get baked out on the other side.
Do you think it's a reversing track or it's just?
No, I think that's just stop loss hunting.
Yeah.
Just see what it's doing now. You know what? I'm not even going to participate in it. I was going to take another trade, but I'm already good. After all these years, it almost got me to FOMO.
Mm-hmm. To go up?
After
To go for the buy?
for the sell,
Oh,
because I said it was coming back down. I
yeah.
was pretty sure it was, and it is. But I've already made my net for the day.
Right.
There's no reason for me to participate with
Right.
what could be another fake out.
Right.
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 Be careful if you're going to trade the rest of this session, because it's really tricky.
Yeah. I'm down a little bit right now, so I want to at least get even.
Okay.
If it shows me the setup. But I'm gonna have to go here in about 20 minutes, so
Yeah.
25 minutes.
How you making out, Rock?
I'm all right. I made like 14 pips or something.
There you go, man. You killing it, man.
Yeah,
How's Mary?
Mary's good. She's done for the day. She made like 7-8 pips and she felt fine.
She's consistent, man. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna FOMO because I'm sitting here want to get it with an itchy finger.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Tono. Hey,
Who's
Tono.
that?
It's me. E.
Hey, man.
Yeah, before you leave, bro. Man, it was so crazy. So I started to stay up all last night and keep trading. So I traded and traded. I put quite a bit of money in there in both of them.
Okay.
So I got in the bed, right?
Uh-huh.
I guess I got to bed about 1:30, something like that. I rode it all the way up to, what was it, 41.75, 80, something like that.
Right. It was at the top, right.
Yeah, I rode it all the way up there. And
You did?
yeah, got in the bed. I said, I'm going to bed. I ain't gonna worry about it. 15 minutes later, I looked at my phone. It was down 60 pips, something like that.
Yeah,
55,
it dropped
60
yeah.
pips.
Yep. It went back down to 4,100.
So then I hop up, right? I'm like, man, I'm still not asleep. I could trade. I just missed out on all that money, you know? So I got in that thing. I threw it started coming back up. It went up to 33.
Right.
It dropped all the way down to 18, 17. It clawed back up to 33. I like, man, I ain't gonna get back in this thing.
Did you?
Man, I jumped back in at 33 on the buy.
Mhm.
It fell all the way down to 4,090. I said, I cannot believe it. Stayed in the bed.
So it took your money that you made?
Yes.
Oh,
I
man.
said, this is crazy. You know, that's why I didn't even get up and trade this morning. Tono, it was moving so sporadic and crazy last night.
That's why you gotta set yourself to just trading sessions, not getting up anytime you want. The market's there 24 hours. That don't mean you should be trading at 24 hours.
Here's what I did though. I stayed smart on a little bit. Because futures, you know, I didn't trade futures after it went all the way up to 70, 80. I left that alone. Because I know how it is. You know, I ain't gonna be able to hedge, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So I didn't trade futures. I went back to just my XAU.
Okay.
Yeah, that wound up pretty much taking my money that I put in there. I said, you know what, man, this crazy here, man.
Yeah, no, I stopped getting up in the middle of the night a long time ago, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can
So,
make money, but you could also, jam yourself up,
but
especially
you
if
know
you
the
ain't
moves,
clear-headed.
the move's been so big over the last month in the middle of the night. So I said, okay, I'm finally up to see it and catching it. But brother, that
Yeah,
was
London
scary.
sessions, the moves have been big. Yeah, that's true.
Man, I didn't want that. I wish I was wishing I was knocked out. See, on
Yeah,
futures yesterday, before I got into bed, I made $473.16. So I was like, you know what? I just leave that just like it is.
yeah,
But
yeah.
so you caught it coming down today, huh?
Just coming down today. Yeah, yeah. I just threw a few trades and was able to get 70, 80, 100, 170, 80 up to my $500 mark for the day, and I'm done. You know,
What about
yeah.
XAU? Did you fool
That's
with
all I
that?
traded. I didn't trade future. I just traded the spot.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
All right, Tono. Thanks for
Have a
hanging
good day,
out.
man.
See ya.
You got it, buddy.
All right,
See
all
ya.
right.
Have a good one.
Mike, it was a rough one for you today.
Uh, I'm down a little bit. Everybody else is up, so I'm a little
Not
jealous.
everybody.
Little jealous about that. But
Hey, not everybody.
yeah, no, that's true.
I lost every pip I put in there last night, man. I probably caught 15 pips.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah. I refused to give it back with futures, so that's why I didn't bother trading. I knew I should have stayed in bed. I ain't had no reason getting up. But it sure looked good.
Yeah,
Perfect setup.
yeah,
I just didn't know it was planning on putting on some skates, and they couldn't skate, sliding everywhere.
right.
So I said, man, I'm gonna just let this thing get back to being steady again. I ain't even bother trading this morning. I'm about to. There's a lot of movement now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute this. I gotta take care of something.
All right. Of course, it's gonna stop me out. make a buy here, I think. $80, $100, $120, $90, $110. I'm out.
That sounds like you. I want wealth.
Yeah.
Good.
Come on, butthead. Ah, mother. My stops are too tight. I have to change something. Just too tight.
Yeah, I did think so. I always thought that. But yeah, I don't have the experience, so I'm not gonna tell you, suggest things.
Come on down. Either my stops are too tight, or I'm not, or I need to work on my entries here. This future strategy that I have here that I just developed isn't great.
From what I can tell, the stops are too tight.
Well,
I don't think you're slow in entering or exiting. I mean, that may happen once in a while.
Well,
but,
no.
yeah.
The fact is, if my entries are precise,
Yeah.
and I get in, and price is moving in my direction, I can usually get in and get out
Yeah.
and take the profit, and the stop doesn't come into play. And depending on how the market is moving, some days it's just it's really easy,
Yeah.
and other days the stop is too tight, and
Yeah.
I need to make an adjustment, I think, but
Right.
I'm gonna think about that later this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to make it easier for you, not be on pins and needles every second. You know,
Yeah.
that's my thought.
All right, I'm gonna call it for now.
Okay.
I took
Yeah.
2 losses in a row there, and I'm just gonna call it and come back to it this afternoon.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Thank
hanging
you.
out. I'll catch you
Thank you,
guys tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, YouTube. I'm gonna end it here as well. I'm just gonna end the stream abruptly. I gotta go take the car in, and didn't particularly enjoy these losses that I took today. Gonna come back with a little different stop strategy this afternoon when we come back at 7:45 p.m. for the Asia session, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.